Great. I hope everyone's having a good morning, or afternoon, or even evening, depending on where you are. I'll go ahead and kick us off. Welcome to the Apsona for Salesforce feature highlights and demo webinar. If you're new here, we've started a monthly series to bring new and existing Apsona functionality out into the community. And I will just kick things off before handing it over to our engineering team to walk through the features for today. Here's a brief overview of Apsona. Apsona has been a trusted solution in the ecosystem for over 13 years, serving organizations of all sizes and across more than 10 different industries. Apsona is really designed to complement Salesforce's existing functionality and enhance your productivity and streamline your workflows. Next, I'd love to introduce the incredible team joining me today, each playing a key role in shaping your Apsona experience. First, we have Shweta, our product support engineer, and Sriraj, our head of product growth. And with that, I'll pass it over to you, Shweta. I'll stop sharing and then.
Yeah, thank you so much, Alia, for the introduction. Let me share my screen. Just give me a heads up once you're able to see the screen. I guess I'm good to go.
Yep.
Great. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Apsona feature demo December 2025. Honestly, I don't know how we are in the month of December. It's too fast. Anyway, let me come back to agenda of this webinar. So, based on the feedback from the last session from you guys, as well as the support tickets we used to get, and based on Apsona's interaction, we have chosen two merge action feature. One is dynamic hyperlinking document generation, as well as generating the conditional template in a single merge action. And last but not the least, we are going to talk about our newest product named Ask Apsona. So please stay tuned with us till the end, and I will be wrapping up this entire webinar by Q&A. So if you have any doubts, anything related to Apsona, please free to post it on a chat or a Q&A. So I'm going to answer them all at the end. So without delay, let's move to our first feature. That's a conditional template in merge action. So I'm sure that we all are familiar with creating the multiple merge action in a single report, be it single step report or a multi-step report, right? So conditional template is something similar where you can use the multiple templates in a single merge action. Based on the selected criteria, it will able to give you the unique template for your particular the record. How it helps? First thing first, you no need to create the multiple merge action. So it's definitely save your time. So the lesser merge action, lesser the clutter in your Apsona overall, and as well as the single button in Salesforce, which will able to give you the required output. So without delay, let's get into the Apsona environment. Let's say I have this. Okay, let's say I'm a sales accountant at Apsona. So I have assigned with few set of accounts, and each account has defined as either partner or a direct client. So we have a field called type, which will able to identify whether this account is belongs to the partner or a direct client. So since it's the year end, I wanted to generate the thank you letter for my account, and I realized that I wanted to make unique template for both of my client. So, but I realized that I don't want to do the multiple actions, multiple mapping. So I have two templates. One is for my direct client, where I have a normal account name, city, state, and I have this opportunity table. And in the center of the content or a body of the content, which is slightly different from the content which I'm going to use for my partner. I just separated based on the color. So hope it's much more clear now. So here I have a partner template. Exactly same. I have this account name, merge field, city, state, country, and I have this messaging content, which is slightly different from the other template. And the user, I have the opportunity table. So just give you the recap. If you want to build the merge, so how do? You just go to your insert, go to a field where you will go to a merge field and you write your merge text and you click OK. By doing this, you can see that merge field has been updated. Same way I have done this for all the merge fields, right? So now I'm gonna go and update them on my environment. So this is my Apsona screen and this is document object. Under all document, I will be going to upload them. So I already added that into my system. You can see that partner template as well as client template. Great. So now I have to look for the report. uh, Here I have already created one of my multi-step report where I have taken an account object and I have selected account name, billing city, billing country, and other informations. And I specifically wanted to separate the account by account type. So I have added those field also. You can see this specific account has its city, state, and it has identified as a channel partner and the customer direct. So now I have to build the merge for this. So I'm clicking on two rows. So best practice, whenever you are creating the very new merge, instead of selecting all the records available in a report, just control or command and select only these or a one specific record and click on the merge. You will be getting run existing merge or a create new. In my scenario, I'm going to create new and I'm selecting the document. In the next screen, so in the next screen, I will be able to see, like I'm going to select the template and the output format which I'm going to take. So I already uploaded in my document object. So I'm going to select Salesforce document as a document source and document template. I am going to take partner and the output. I'm looking for the doc and I want output structure separate file and file name is gonna be account name. And now comes the conditional template. So here I decided I want this partner template. Now I have to select for my other client also, right? So I'm going to define by account type field as the condition and the value. The value of customer direct. Then I want to consider the output as direct client. So here I'm going to add the value. So please do note you have to be specify with specific character and the space of what exactly the output you have mentioned in your field. So be specific towards the text here. And one more pro tip, whenever you are using the conditional templates, make sure you always use the output structure as separate files for each record. Why? Because if you are trying to use a single file with a page breaks, it's gonna be getting a some error or you are end up in the overlapping conditions because we are using the two different templates, right? Yes. So based on this condition, it will look for the field customer direct. If it's not, if it's there, it's going to take this first template. Other than this customer direct field, it's going to take the first template you added here. And one more pro tip, don't add the templates again here. I already added partners. Thank you here. And please don't add the one more time here. And yeah, then next here, our classic mapping. I'm gonna map few fields, account name, country, state, and city. Let's go to opportunity table and let me see the report. I already created the, my sublist, and based on that, I will map those. Opportunity name, amount, and close date. And classic linkage. So this is how you're gonna map to your first main report to your sub report, and the linkage will be account ID matches to opportunity account. And now definitely I know you guys might have the thought in your head, Shweta, when you show the document you upload it to, each of them has their own set of merge field and their merge tables, right? And here I am just seeing the one set of those merge and the table, whatever the others. So if you have noticed, I just made the change in my template, only the static contents. You can see the merge field like account name, city, state, everything is similar for both the templates. So the single account name merge field is applicable for the both the templates. So from this, I am avoiding mapping them twice. In case if you are going to make it two different, what you have to do, or let's say account name you have here, and for the partner as well as the direct client, you are taking from the two different field of the Salesforce. Then you name them differently, and you name their opportunity in a different name. So it will reflect twice in your mapping. In this case, I just wanted one, so I did that. So click next, and I'm renaming that like 25. And save and run. I'm downloading the result. So definitely it will show you in a zip file, and I'm opening the record. This one is showing me, oh, this is the one I used for the partner. And there's one more, which is I used for the client. So that's how you build that. Hope I am clear. So if you want to create the button for this, you will go to a setting, you will go to your merge action, you copy the code, and in a usual manner, you go to the Salesforce record and you will add it here. Based on the condition met, it will give you the particular output. By doing that, let's move to our next feature, which is dynamic hyperlink. Dynamic hyperlink is nothing but like you might have been faced that you wanted to, in your document, you wanted to add the links, which is clickable, which is redirectable to the new tab. Sometimes you want to add your website there. So click here, or contact us, or terms and conditions when you are sending the documents to your client, or fill the Google form. So these are basically you want to add in the URL form, but you don't want to see in the all HTTP dot, right, in the full entire URL slug. So how do we do that? So I have one sample. You can see that this is the website I added. Like I already generated one document. Thank you later. If I click on this, it's automatically opening a new tab and redirecting me to the specific URL. How do we do that? So I'm going back to my Salesforce, and this is my account, and this is specific account. Here I have this website. It's named as, it's specifically in www.com with a company name and .com, right? This is gonna be for the different account for the like it is going to be different for the each account. How do I add this in a document? And there will be one more use case, right? Let's say you don't wanted to see this www dot, but in the form of click here you want to see, or fill the form like with the text, it will be hyperlinked. For instance, in the below of the same document, I have this word Apsona. If I click, then it's redirecting me to the specific URL. How do I do? One use case where you want to hyperlink the exact URL. Another case, you want to hyperlink with a particular text. I have a document with a formula here. You can see I have applied the specific formula, link field with the uh, uppercase and the word website without space. This is the specific formula, and it will help in Apsona to identify it's going to be as a URL, right? So use this formula and do the merge field like a usual. Go to insert and the field. Use the merge field. Same way I have done for both the spaces. You can see you can use website the word first and the link field later, or vice versa. But this has to be the specific formula. Link field has to be in a uppercase and it has to consist of word website, and it should be merged. This I already used one of my I already uploaded in my document. So I'm going to select my first record where I've added the source. One is the account website field, account URL. Clicking on a merge. I already built one, so I'm going to show you that. Hyperlink. Click next. I'm using the document I uploaded. Single file, output as a PDF. And next, I'm going to map. One is mapped with account URL. Another one is a website. I had one more there is a one more trick here. So one I mentioned as a website, which is the direct. Another one I wanted as a hyperlink with a specific text, right? It has again a specific format to upload. So you can see account URL. This is the specific format you should be using to make it text hyperlinked. So you have a word. This is Apsona. You can see here. And you will be adding this specific formula, href start. Then the URL will start with http://www.apsona.com and href end. It has to be in the exact format to get a hyperlink. So I added both, I mapped both. So I'm clicking next and save and run. Let's see how the document will give you the result now. Clicking on this, you can see one is hyperlinked with the exact URL. URL itself got hyperlinked. Another one is a text which got hyperlinked. Both the template has a specific format and one of them has a format to upload in your Salesforce field. Hope I made these two features clear. And by saying that, please guys, if you have any doubt, feel free to post it in the chat. I'll be answering the end. By saying that, I'm gonna pass it to a Sriraj, who is gonna talk about the next new product, Ask Apsona. Sriraj, over to you.
Thanks so much, Shweta, and thanks for the great demo as well. It's really exciting actually to talk about this feature. It's very new. It's still kind of cooking in our labs. I'm going to take you folks through it. Let me just share my screen. All right, my screen should be visible now. All right. Hopefully you folks can see my slide. How I'm going to structure this is first, I'm going to very quickly walk you through the slide, and then we're going to see the product in action. I have a video for you, and then I have a live demo for you where we're going to try out the product a bit, and then I'll share a bit more about the product. But let's get right in. So Ask Apsona is our first AI product. It's built on top of Agentforce, and what it really does is help all Apsona users use Apsona more effectively and more efficiently. Like it definitely makes workflows quicker because anytime you have a question, anytime you don't know about a feature, you don't know exactly how it works, you can simply put the question to Ask Apsona, basically Ask Apsona, and get a response and answer on how to go about it, right? And it can take very simple questions. It can take slightly complicated questions as well. And we're going to see that in just a bit. But hopefully that gives you a sense of how it can help. For example, if an admin asks how to build a cross-object report, or say configure an Apsona button, or even set up a merge action, all of these Ask Apsona can help you with. And there are a few other use cases laid out here as well. But very important to note that it's not trained on any of your data. It's not trained on any customer data whatsoever. It really uses the documentation that we have already on our website. Now, one thing I hear from our users, customers, is that our documentation is great. It's very extensive, but sometimes it can just take a bit of time to locate something in the documentation, and I understand that. Of course, we're still going to make our documentation as extensive as possible. But Ask Apsona is also a way to sometimes just ask the question and get the answer and then just get on with the workflow. And with that, I'm just going to move over to the short video I have for you before we get into the live demonstration. All right, let's see it in action. And ask what features are available in Apsona. And basically start with any simple question and then ladder up complexity. As you can see, it's given me a lot of information about what features exist. So there's reporting, there's document and email generation, data management, and lots more. And under reporting, I can see the single step report, there's a multi-step report, and I'm going to go one level deeper. Maybe just ask, what is the difference between single step reports and multi-step reports? As you can see, it's really laid out all the differences, and it can also format these in easy to read tables. And yeah, it basically works like you would expect an AI chatbot to work. But the difference is it is trained only on Apsona documentation data, and it runs purely on Agentforce. I'm gonna ask maybe another question, maybe about filtering and searching capabilities. All right, as you can see, it's basically laid out all the ways to go about searching and filtering. Maybe I'll take a step back and I'll ask it something else. I'm curious if Apsona supports JavaScript. So let's go ahead with that. All right. Yes, it does support JavaScript, and I'm looking at this line. There like guidance on how to integrate JavaScript. Yes, please. All right. As you can see, it's given us very detailed guidance on how to go about these. And it can do a lot more. As and when you're going through your workflow and you have really any question, it could be about, say, doing a document merge or creating a multi-step report. And you have any question, you can really put that question in and get specific guidance on how to go about your task. That's it for this demo. Thank you. All right, just quick time check. We just have a few minutes left, so I'm just going to put in one question. live, and let's see what we get. All right, I'm just gonna refresh real quick. Okay, let's see. I'll ask about something else. Maybe. mm, all right, I'm just asking it how to use another feature, our drill up or drill down features, which are, by the way, very, very powerful for cross-linked objects and so on. All right. So it's told me like, okay, drill up, drill down. But the really cool thing is it also shows you exactly where to do it, right? Provided we have these references in our documentation, it'll show you exactly where you can click to get things done. All right, that's it for this demo. This feature is currently in early access. It's going to be generally available sometime next quarter, but we are going to roll it out selectively to a few folks, maybe mid-Jan or so. If you'd like to sign up, please go over to this page. I'll drop this link in the chat. It has more details about Ask Apsona and how you can sign up by clicking here. And with that, I'm going to pass it back to Alia. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Thank you guys for those great overviews. I see a couple questions in the chat and then Q&A. I'll start with the chat first. It says, can we use the same concept of conditionals if our template is a Salesforce template or a Google template? Can we use Word templates to send emails through Apsona? We typically use the Salesforce templates.
Shira, answer to your question, yes, you can use Salesforce templates for this. But currently we are in a progress or we are still working to support the Google templates, like how you add the URLs, right? So currently we are not, but we'll definitely take care of your feedback and we'll try to implement in our next year sprints. Yes, hope I answered to your question. And yes, definitely you can use email plus document for the conditional template using a Salesforce templates. Yeah.
All right. Can I create a PowerPoint template and merge a Salesforce report chart into it?
PowerPoint template ID, as of now, no. We are still working with the Google templates. In our advanced level, we'll move to the PowerPoint too. Currently, we don't have. And definitely, I do have this roadmap where we take all your feedbacks into consideration based on our votings. We'll do take the feature for our next sprint. So I request you, please feel free to add and give the votes. So we are happy to take in our upcoming sprint.
Awesome. This is for Ask Apsona. Will it help with syntax-specific example applying formatting on fields or calculations?
Yes, it will.
And I know we're almost at time, so I'll go to the Q&A. Okay, it says if you use conditional templates, do all of the fields in the template have to be the same for mapping purposes?
No, you can have your unique fields for the mapping. You just need to add in your report and you can map them. Not always. Not always.
Awesome. I saw a question about is this being recorded, and it is. It'll be posted on our YouTube channel and in your inbox in about an hour. Next question, does the merge action generate merged documents directly in Salesforce Apsona, or can they be mass downloaded to a desktop?
You can mass download. It will come under a zip file, like how I downloaded in a demo. So if you use a separate files for each record, it will download it to your desktop.
Awesome. And last one, is there any pricing details for Ask Apsona available, or will it only cost Agent Force consumption credits?
We're still hashing out the pricing details and really locking that in. Those details will be available early next year when this is generally available. But please do sign up for early access. That is completely free.
Awesome. I think those are all of our questions. Thanks for staying a minute over with us and for joining our last webinar of the year. So happy holidays to everyone, and we'll see you in the new year. Bye, everyone.
Thanks so much for
Everyone,
joining. Bye-bye.
advance Happy New Year.
Great. I hope everyone's having a good morning, or afternoon, or even evening, depending on where you are. I'll go ahead and kick us off. Welcome to the Apsona for Salesforce feature highlights and demo webinar. If you're new here, we've started a monthly series to bring new and existing Apsona functionality out into the community. And I will just kick things off before handing it over to our engineering team to walk through the features for today. Here's a brief overview of Apsona. Apsona has been a trusted solution in the ecosystem for over 13 years, serving organizations of all sizes and across more than 10 different industries. Apsona